Boryong Mud Festival, South Korea. Ever had that childhood urge to jump in a mud puddle, only to hear your mom yell, "Don't you dare"? Well, guess what? There's actually a place where getting dirty isn't just allowed, it's literally the whole point. That's exactly what happens at South Korea's Boryong Mud Festival. This very unusual celebration started back in 1998, and guess what? It was actually a marketing scheme to sell cosmetics. Well, it got a bit out of hand, but in a good way though. Turns out, Boryong's mud is packed with minerals and something called germanium, which has been said to have healing properties. This has made a lot of people claim that Boryong's mud is the best in the world for vitalizing your skin. The festival takes place every July at Daesan Beach, which is just a couple of hours from Seoul, and it hosts thousands of people from all over the world who end up looking like swamp creatures, having the time of their lives in giant mud pits. There's mud wrestling, mud slides, and even mud massages. And if you're thinking, that sounds messy, well, that's kind of the point. But it's not all just mud and games. When you're done expressing your inner child in the mud, you can rinse off in the crystal clear waters of Daesan Beach, which stretches for 3.5 kilometers along the coast. And the fun only continues with the nightfall. The beach suddenly transforms into a massive party scene, with K-pop and EDM blasting while everyone dances. The festival has become so recognized that it's won many awards over the decades, including being named Korea's representative festival and earning the prestigious title of Global Festival. And in 2014 alone, it attracted 329 million tourists and generated over 65 billion won in profit. Now, for an event that essentially tells people to come get dirty, that's pretty awesome. So if you're looking for a unique summer adventure where you can let loose without anyone judging you, grab your swimsuit and head to Boryong. Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling, England. Another really shocking festival is located in England. Ever wondered what happens when you combine a wheel of cheese, a ridiculously steep hill, and people with questionable decision-making skills? Welcome to Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling, possibly the most brilliantly bonkers tradition you'll ever witness. If you're wondering what goes on in this festival and why it's so unusual, imagine standing at the top of a hill so steep it makes San Francisco's streets look like a kiddie slide. We're talking about a 1-to-2 gradient that would make mountain goats think twice. Then, someone casually rolls an 8-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down this near vertical slope. And suddenly, dozens of sane people begin to chase after it. That is literally the festival. Like you guessed, it would be impossible to catch the cheese. So, whoever reaches the bottom of the 180-meter hill first wins and gets to keep the cheese, if it's still in sight. This festival began over 600 years ago for reasons best known to the English ancestors. But in spite of its obvious dangers, the event attracts thousands of spectators and competitors from around the world. In 2024, we saw an international roster of cheese chasers, including Tom Kopke from Germany, who won the first men's race, and Abby Lampy from North Carolina, USA, who claimed her second victory in the women's division. Local hero Joshua Shepard kept some glory for the home team by winning the final men's race. Now, you might be wondering about safety. Well, while there haven't been any deaths, the injury list is endless. Every year there are records of broken bones, concussions, and so on. The event happens every spring bank holiday and amazingly requires no registration. All you need is to be over 18 years of age. And yes, there are separate races for men and women, and even races for kids. Even though the event was officially canceled in 2020 and 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic, they still rolled the cheese down the hill without the chasers, just to keep the tradition alive. So if you're looking to defy the odds, visit England for some cheese rolling. But before you do that, you might want to consider boosting your finances to buy that plane ticket. That's why we're excited to introduce our partner, Course Careers. Are you looking to change or advance your career seamlessly? Sign up with Course Careers today. It features courses in IT, accounting, data analytics, software development, and more. Taught by experts in each respective field. No degree required. They also assist with job hunting to help you land the best positions. Simply click on the link in the description to get started today. The best part, they offer free mini courses to help you determine if the career and course are the right fit for you. That said, back to the video. Baby Jumping Festival, El Colacho, Spain. Just when you thought the festivals couldn't get any more wonderfully weird, let me introduce you to El Salto del Colacho, which means the Devil's Jump. In this event, men dress up as Satan and literally leap over babies. And yes, parents willingly lay their infants on mattresses in the street for grown men dressed in red and yellow jumpsuits to jump over them, all in the name of cleansing the baby's original sin. This crazy tradition started in the 1620s, with someone who definitely thought regular baptisms were just too boring. And to spice up the event, the devils, which are called calachos, carry whips to whip spectators along the parade route. Apparently, this festival started as a religious ceremony, but these days the Catholic Church isn't exactly thrilled about it. In fact, Pope Benedict actually wanted to shut it down, suggesting that traditional water baptisms were sufficient. But the town wouldn't agree. The devil has to leap over their babies before the babies are sin-free. What's insane is that in its 400-year history, there hasn't been a single reported injury. The devils have always jumped right. So the next time someone claims his childhood was traumatic, ask if he had a calacho playing leapfrog over his head. Monkey Buffet Festival, Thailand. Another very unique festival in the world is Thailand's Lop Buri Monkey Banquet Festival. Imagine holding a grand feast for monkeys. Every November, locals organize an extravagant buffet featuring fruits, drinks, and snacks valued at tens of thousands of dollars. This unique festival, which started in 1989, celebrates monkeys as the loyal soldiers of Narai, a Hindu god. Locals believe that by keeping the monkeys happy, they will receive blessings of good luck and peace from Narai. It's essentially a divine transaction, with bananas as the currency instead of cash. Every year at 10 a.m., the temple transforms into a lively scene as hundreds of monkeys arrive. They eagerly dive into the buffet, feasting on bananas, apples, grapes, jellies, and even indulging in soft drinks. But what makes this festival extra special is the complete chaos that happens. Imagine a toddler's birthday party, but with more acrobatics and less crying. The monkeys swing from decorations, steal food from each other, and when bananas are up for grabs, the scene resembles a Black Friday sales frenzy. Interestingly, tourists are welcome to join in the feeding frenzy, although with caution, as monkeys are notorious pickpockets. So you might want to leave your designer handbag and expensive jewelry behind. Yet in spite of all the chaos, or maybe because of it, the festival has become one of Thailand's biggest tourist attractions. Because aside from watching hundreds of rascal monkeys have a better dining experience than most humans, there's something oddly satisfying about watching them live their best lives with all the fruit they can eat and all the tourists they can terrorize. Night of the Radishes, Mexico. Just when you think you've heard of every possible Christmas tradition, from ugly sweater parties to elf-on-the-shelf shenanigans, there comes Mexico with Night of the Radishes, where they turn vegetable sculpting into an Olympic-level sport. Every December, as most people are busy wrapping last-minute Christmas presents, artists in Oaxaca are crafting intricate sculptures from radishes as large as human heads. These radishes, the giants of the root vegetable world, can grow up to 30 inches long and weigh over 6.5 pounds. But how did this tradition begin? Well, back in the 18th century, some Catholic Spanish monks left their radish harvest in the ground too long, only to discover they'd grown into weird monster-like shapes. But instead of doing away with them, the monks decided to show them off at the Christmas market. Not long afterwards, it became a tradition, and today it is so serious that the government actually grows 10 tons of special radishes every year just for the festival. So 4 days before the big show, participants are assigned their radish plots, and then it's game on. While this sounds all fun, for the participants, it's actually sleepless nights of carving, cleaning, and probably questioning their decision to be part of the event. But at the end of the day, the results are absolutely mind-blowing. The artists create everything from dragons and alligators to replicas of Michelangelo's La Pieta and other stunning pieces. The competition features 2 main categories: the traditional category, highlighting Oaxacan culture, and the freestyle category, where artists unleash their creativity with radishes. Each year, thousands of visitors gather in the main square to witness this unique vegetable art event, enjoying concerts, fireworks, and light shows. The judging kicks off at 9 p.m., where one fortunate artist will be crowned the Radish Champion of the Year, earning a cash prize and the prestigious title of the best radish sculptor in all of Mexico. So next time you see someone playing with their vegetables, don't be quick to judge, because they might just be training for the world's most prestigious vegetable art competition. Which of these 5 unusual festivals surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. See you in the next one.